So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back today with some more PES 2015. It's Master League time. It's episode number 2. We're going to be diving into the transfers this time around. But before we do, I wanted to show you the new patch I'm using. I'm using another one. The one I had, wasn't happy with it. A lot of the kits weren't updated. And I think this one's a lot better. But before I do show you what it's all about, I'm going to show you guys, for those that are interested in how to have the computer names above the player head. So the first thing you want to do, head into the options, match screen settings, turn off the player nameplate. That will be on, so switch that to off. Head down to com control player name and turn that to on. That will get you the player names above the CPU's head. Now for the human opponent or yourself, you want to head into options, personal data settings, click on your name. You can do this also in game as well in the matchup. Go down to cursor type and put that to player name. It'll probably be on off, so just switch that to player name and bang, there you have it. All the names above the player heads and you won't have any of those name bars. So let's head into the patch itself. This is the PES Galaxy patch. Looks pretty good, very solid. The new camp's already been added to an extra stadium. Couple of new balls. All the teams fully licensed as you would expect. So we have the Premier League, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Burnley, etc. All nicely done. The badges look good. The kits look great. And that's the most important thing. So there's all the teams as you would expect. We have the Sky Bet Championship. All the kits as well being fully done. Have checked them out myself. So that's going to make it a lot more realistic and more authentic in the Master League. Liga 1, 2, Serie A, B, all done. We'll have a look at the Bundesliga. Coal Mains by Leverkusen, Borussia Dortmund. Their kit is actually properly created this time. The last patch I showed, it wasn't the latest one. So all the teams in there as well. But yeah, that's everything being done and dusted for that. I'll show you guys some faces as well real quickly. I really wanted to get some gameplay out, but I had to redo my laptop. It was an absolute nightmare, personally, and it was just a pain in the arse yesterday trying to get everything done. But finally got this patch working. Some of these faces are pretty decent, some haven't been updated yet, but I mean, they're going to tweak them, they're going to make them better. You can see Kjol looks pretty good there. Gundogan is pretty scary, realistic. Couple more here. Mkhitaryan looks pretty darn good. Aubameyang as well. I think Weidenfeller here looks scary. That is very, very good. Scarily realistic right there. Hummels, Subotic, Sokratic. So, you know, most of these pretty good. Not all 100% done. I mean, they're going to continually update this. Kreuzkreuz has a huge head. Blaszczykowski, but they're going to keep adding more and more. Royce looks very nice as well. So it's a pretty good patch. Immobile, pretty sharp overall. So this is the PES Galaxy one. I will leave the link in the description. Shaheen looks spot on as well. Kagawa, former United man. So, I mean, that is pretty much it by Leverkusen. Have a look at them real quickly. Some of the faces. So they've made a start. We've tweaked them. Some obviously look better than others, but props to the community as always for making any of the patches. There's so many out there, it's so difficult to try and pick one that you want. That's going to be good and solid. But as long as they keep updating them, that's what I want. I need a patch that they're going to keep updating. I can't just have one patch that's going to be half decent and then they don't update it. Anyway, we're going to head into Master League and I'll see you guys in just a second. So we hop into Master League. We'll have a quick look at what I'm going to be playing. I'll probably play this training match against Dortmund real quickly, just so we have a match for you guys in this episode. And then we'll get the Premier League underway in the next one. But this is what I'm looking to play. Basically a 4-2-2-2 or 4-4-2, kind of a different variation of it. Balotelli, Sturridge up top. Sterling, you know, he's got pace down the left-hand side with Coutinho. And then Henderson and Gerrard in the middle. And then I'll push them quite high up, make Sterling sort of a left winger when we have possession. And then defensively, when out of possession, drop a little bit deeper. So that's the kind of formations I'm going to be playing. Now, I wanted to keep it realistic. I was getting a lot of people telling me to try and buy absolutely ridiculous players like Royce or Bale or Hazard. I mean, I'm not going to buy them. They'd never go to Liverpool ever, really. So, Depay was someone that said you could possibly pick up, and he's not a bad little player. I mean, you know, he's only 20 years of age, versatile, can play left wing, right wing, also forward as well. Not exactly ridiculously expensive. He's not got the greatest stats, but he's got 91 speed and agility. Free kick's pretty good. And I think there's potential for him to be a pretty decent player. He's a trickster, incisive run, scissor feint, cut behind. So I'm going to try and pick him up. Let's a little bit of negotiations here. Apply for transfer negotiations. Sure. So we'll see. Satisfaction level there, not happy about it. The old smiley face. I mean, how much do they want? I'm not going to go silly here. If I say 11. I want a little bit more than that. Let's say 15. We could probably go less. 14. Yeah, we'll round it down. 14 million for him isn't too bad. Maybe we get away with 13 actually. Well, let's see 12. No, let's do 12. 12.5 million. Come on, that's all right. Annual salary. He's not happy about that. Greedy bastard. 2 million. Still got the grumpy face. 2.5. He's happy with that. We'll put it down. I mean, it's a little bit tedious like this. You've got to find a sweet spot. Okay, appearance. You don't need any of that. All right, we'll do that. We'll wait for a response. I'm just going to go for one player right now, and after the Borussia Dortmund match, I'll try and see if we can pick up someone else, but we'll see what happens with this one. So, we'll have a look right now. There's been an update in transfer negotiations. Let's have a look. Accept the terms. Sure. We will accept. So, there we have it. 15 million overall for Memphis Depay. Should be decent. See how he does. Creative playmaker. It's a little bit of a shame that you can't stop between matches. It is actually ridiculous, the fact that you have to skip a week and you can't do any kind of changes. So I'm not sure why Konami decided upon that, but it is what it is. Shall we stick him in the lineup, see how he does? Well, he's not here yet, is he? So we'll have to wait for him. Once he does arrive, stick him in the side. Okay, so the first match is against Dortmund. So, here we go. Liverpool against Borussia Dortmund. A little bit of a friendly, a little bit of a teaser for you guys before we get the start of the season underway. I had to make a couple of changes at the back, actually, because Skirtle and Jose Enrique were on purple, and I wasn't having any of that, so I've brought in Torre, the legend, at the back. Has probably scored more own goals than anyone in the history of football. We'll see how we do. I'm looking forward to it. I know people have been going mental about me picking Liverpool. It doesn't bother me. You know, it's a game. As much as I'm not one of these guys that hates on other people for who they support. Honestly, I don't care who you support. You can be my biggest rival in the world. You support them, you support them. Everyone has a team that they support. And I'm not going to bash you for supporting them. People don't like me because I support Manchester United. Well, you know what? Deal with it. It's a fact of life. Everyone has their own preferences. Everyone follows their own teams. I mean, I don't understand these people that honestly follow 3 or 4 different teams. I mean, for me, that's not quite right. You support one team and that's it. You can't be changing your mind halfway through a season just because they're playing well. That's not right. But if you support one team all your life, doesn't matter who it is, that's fine with me. But we'll see how we do. Champions League matchup in the playoff. First games against Lille. I've absolutely no idea why Liverpool are even in the playoffs. Konami should have realised this. Oh, this is a chance. Mignolet. Oh, he should have scored that one. Getting a little bit of slowdown here. Trying to record on the PC and play at the same time. I'm hoping to get an Elgato soon. Once that happens, then we should be getting the old 60 frames per second on Google Chrome, and hopefully it'll be a lot better for you guys to watch. Probably should change the camera angle a little bit actually, because I normally put it out just a little bit. Royce, that's a poor pass, Royce. Remember when I first started calling him Rouse? A lot of people saying his name's not Rouse, his name's Royce. I've been told off so many times for pronouncing people's names wrong. I apologise for that. I'm not a professional. And some of these names are just so unbelievably difficult to get right. It's a little bit scrappy here. On Sturridge, Coutinho. Sturridge continue the run forward. That's not a bad idea. He's done well there. Oh, looking for Balotelli, who's done absolutely nothing since he's gone to Liverpool. There's a lot of other players that Brendan Rodgers could have picked up. Balotelli may have seemed like a good idea at the time, but he's just too lazy. Doesn't do enough. This is just going to be a short game. It's only, I think, an 8-minute matchup. I didn't want to keep it too long. It is just a friendly. A lovely turn. Well, that is better from Balotelli. Schmelzer getting it away. Oh, Immobile through. Well, Touré's not the quickest. He's not going to catch him. But we will slide and make a good enough challenge. Well done. Here's Blaszczykowski. Sacco giving chase. I have to try and hold him up. I've given a lot of penalties away on PES. I don't know if it's just me, but this year they seem to go down very easily in the box, and if you touch him, the referee will have no problem in giving a penalty straight away. Henderson. Too much. Gundogan cutting him out. I could probably maybe try and pick up Gundogan. It's not too much. Coutinho. Gerrard. So I won't be able to do, I mean, it is going to be a bit of a shame that the presentation side of things isn't there on the PC this year, so I'm going to probably just have to show the game plan before the match and then head into the action. It does mean that the gameplay will be shown a lot more. I'll be straight into the matchup. I mean, they have to show the Champions League cutscenes, surely. Let me know. I'm not sure. I haven't done a Champions League match on the PC. If that's not in the game, then who knows what they've been playing at. Considering the Champions League is licensed, I don't think they would have been happy if they said, well, wait a minute, we have to cut that cutscene out on the PC because we couldn't be bothered to put it in this year. Unacceptable. It runs pretty well on PC though, I have to say. Now this is it Monkey something? One of his turf and weather modes. A lot of people have been saying it's not a great one though. So I might have to turn it off, dependent on what happens. Some of the turfs look better than others. This one looks pretty good. Henderson just trying to work this round. This is superstar difficulty. Doesn't seem too hard at the moment. I mean, technically this should be at home, but we're not playing it. Well, there's no Anfield in the game, but we're not playing at a home field or a home stadium. We're playing it somewhere else. I guess some friendlies are played across the border and stuff like that, especially in the summertime. Likes of Manchester United and Chelsea heading off to the States to play a couple of teams. I didn't quite hit that as hard as I wanted to. Now, we'll be putting out more My Club and everything. You know, it's coming. Don't worry about that. I haven't given up on the mode. I've just been so busy lately. College is winding down. I'm getting ready to graduate next couple of weeks, actually. So I've been up to my eyeballs in trying to do stuff. Well played, Sterling. Have a go, son. Oh, unlucky. Going to have to use him this season, Sterling. A lot of pace about him. Go on, Lovren. Well played. Got to use what you have. Sturridge. Balotelli, peel away. Getting a little bit of lag here, a little bit of stutter. That's why I just want to get an Elgato, so I don't have to worry too much about having used the computer to record and try and play at the same time. You need a pretty decent, powerful PC. I mean, I have an i7, but it is only a laptop. So, final few seconds. That is, sometimes a dreadful pass there, given away. Just about got there. Well, we haven't had any goals. Come on, Balotelli. But anyway, it was a little bit of a taster. Just a training match. Oh, it was a training match. It wasn't even a friendly in the end. Finished goalless. I will be back with the first Premier League matchup in the next episode. I believe it is against West Brom. We'll have to see. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And until the next time, take care.